Heroes have always been one of the strongest parts of your army in Clash of Clans, and obviously one of the things that makes them stronger is leveling them up. However, there have been a multitude of changes within the past 2 years that have complicated this a bit, starting from the hero potion rework to the new hero equipment system and the brand new hero haul. So in this video, we're going to break down the actual benefit to upgrading your heroes, talk about the hero potion workaround, the benefit to delaying your heroes, and then the optimal time to actually upgrade them. Let's start with the discussion of what the hero upgrades actually get you. Currently, you get 3 stats from hero upgrades: HP, DPS, and health regeneration. For heroes like the King, the Queen, and the Royal Champion, it's pretty clear why you would need these stats and how you would benefit from them. But for something like the Grand Warden, it's pretty much useless outside of the Warden wall. The Warden is behind the army anyways, and his main utility comes from the equipment. Now for the other 3 heroes, these 3 stats are pretty important, but you could easily bypass them by using the hero potion workaround. So what is the hero potion workaround and why is it so effective? Simply put, you can buy up to 3 hero potions per week from the raid metal shop, and if you do this every single week, you could have max heroes for every war attack without ever upgrading your heroes. Doing this allows your builders to free up so that they can work on other upgrades and not have to worry about the opportunity cost of hero upgrades. And for the past year, this has been my number one recommendation when it comes to hero upgrades because it really is that important. This is simply due to the fact that you can keep upgrading your base and get to the next town hall level where the hero potion actually becomes stronger, so it's a little bit of a positive feedback loop. However, we have another thing to consider, and that is the hero haul. So how does that affect our strategy? A lot of people, myself included, are very happy with the fact that you can upgrade one hero and still have 4 to use, which is really nice. But the issue here is that you still have to commit that one builder and then use it to upgrade, which is gonna delay you going to the next town hall level. But why do I keep hammering this point? Is it really that important? Yes, it is. And it's due to the window right here, which is the magic item screen. Now I've said this before and I'm going to say this again, the number one way for players to effectively move through the town halls and decrease their total time to max is by using their magic items efficiently. The next logical question is, what is efficient use? And any upgrade that is longer than 12 days is efficient use of your magic items. Now here's the kicker: for the first 13 town halls, not a single upgrade is available that is 12 days or longer. So until you hit town hall 14, you are not getting effective magic item use, and therefore you are progressing a lot slower than you actually can be. Now you see why having this extra builder down on heroes during this time period is really not that good. But it gets even worse than this, because even though you're at town hall 14, there's only 2 to 3 upgrades that are actually going to require magic items, and we can reasonably assume that you're going to get them in the first month. Now once those upgrades are done, you're immediately not going to have any good use for your magic items, which is an immediate trigger to go to the next town hall level. So that begs the question, when should you upgrade your heroes if you're consistently getting bad magic item value at several town hall levels? Now for those that keep up with the channel, you guys know that I recently uploaded a Town Hall 16 upgrade guide that really details day by day the exact upgrades that you're going to do for maximum efficiency. In that guide, I found out that after the recent time reductions, Town Hall 16 has 16 different upgrades that get good magic item value. Because of this, you might be waiting for your magic items for a long time, especially if you're a free-to-play player, because you're not going to get 4 to 5 magic items a month. Thus, the earliest you should consider upgrading your heroes is Town Hall 16, because at this point you're going to have to wait anyways to get your magic items, so you might as well upgrade your heroes. But is that the optimal time to upgrade your heroes? To be honest, I would recommend upgrading your heroes at Town Hall 17, since that is where you're going to get the best magic item value. On top of this, at Town Hall 17, your hero potion is going to be the best it possibly can be, so you might as well cash out on those extra hero and pet levels while you can. Doing this will allow you to progress through the town halls really quickly, get really good magic item value, still upgrade your heroes, and participate in wars the entire time. Now once you get to the point where you're upgrading your heroes, the question becomes, should you upgrade just one hero at a time or upgrade all of them evenly? If you upgrade all of your heroes evenly, they will still have a lower upgrade time, which is kinda nice because you feel like you're progressing, but you get bad Book of Heroes value. Therefore, I would recommend that you upgrade one hero solely until you get to the point where you have 8-day upgrades, and then after that you can spend your Book of Heroes on that particular upgrade. This will allow you to get the best value out of your Book of Heroes every time that you get one throughout your hero upgrade journey. With all of that being said, there is one hero that reaches the 8-day mark a lot faster than the other ones, and that is the Royal Champion. This is because the Royal Champion meets the 8-day mark at around level 41, which is earlier than the others. And don't worry if you have to use a Book of Heroes that's not on an 8-day upgrade while you're getting to that point. Just know that if you keep upgrading that one hero, you're gonna get the best value that you can. Now, the smart ones among you have probably already picked out that, hey, we're gonna be sacrificing some Book of Hero value, so is this upgrade method really worth it? Because of the fact that we can bypass hero level using the hero potions, and that Book of Heroes will only get us 8 days compared to the 16 days possible with the Book of Building, I think this trade is 100% worth it, especially considering that heroes are not impossible to use with a lower level because their abilities are now tied to equipment and not their hero level. Therefore, I think this recommendation is the best way for players to progress their accounts while optimally upgrading their heroes for the fastest results. But the fastest result isn't always the best result. After all, we are playing a game, we're not trying to do some get rich quick scheme or something like that. Delaying your heroes is 100% more efficient, but it is going to cost you every attack that you're making outside of war and all of your farming attacks. If that is something that you're comfortable giving up, then I would 100% recommend this. But if you're an on and off player and you don't even know if you're going to be playing in a few months, just do whatever brings you the most fun. I just want to make sure that I outline the most effective way for you to upgrade your heroes for those of you that really want to get into the weeds of it. Now, there is one last thing I want to mention because I don't think I've gone over it enough ever since the addition of the hero hall, and that is the fact that we now have 5 heroes as well as a building that is housing all of those heroes. On top of that, we have a system with hero flags that allows us to have more than 4 heroes in a balanced manner. Furthermore, all the heroes that we already have a lot of equipment except for the minion prince. So what am I trying to get at with all of this? Well, this isn't official information or anything like that, and I don't have any insight or insider information about this, but I would be very surprised if we didn't get more heroes in the game after these developments. But how does that tie into this entire video as a whole? Because the guidelines that I made in this video regarding the magic item usage as well as the time frame for upgrading your heroes will not change with these new updates. Even if we do get brand new heroes or we get future time reductions, these guidelines will stay the same. So unless we see a big mechanics change, I hope that the recommendations in this video is going to help you regardless of what update that we get. Now, hopefully with this information, a lot of you feel a lot smarter, more knowledgeable about Clash of Clans, and you can start fights with people who say that you have to upgrade your heroes to max before going to the next town hall level. But let's keep it 100% here. It doesn't matter if you upgrade your heroes or not if you don't know what the best equipment combinations are, because honestly in the modern game that's more important. Luckily, I made this video right here which breaks down the equipment combinations that pros use in their attacks for actual money, so this is what you want to watch if you want to know the best combinations.